All right, here at Warped Tour in Virginia Beach. I'm here with the Swellers, and I'm going to have him introduce himself, and then we will get started.
Hi, I'm Nick, and I sing and play guitar in the Swellers.
All right, very good. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on this nice couch. I appreciate that.
Nope, I'm glad I could find the AC for you.
Perfect.
Do what I can. I do what I can. Yep. How many Warped Tours have you guys done?
This is the second time that we've done a really big hunk of the tour. Other than that, we've probably done it like 6 or 7 times, just little bits and pieces here and there. Every year we tend to do a little bit more and a little bit more. And we started in 2003 with just one show. So yeah, now it's 2013. This is probably the 10-year mark of when we did our first one. So yeah, we're on the first half of the tour plus Detroit. So
okay.
Not coming down to Florida, unfortunately, but
Well, I'm just glad I was able to make it up here to see you. So
yeah,
win-win. It's another bonus.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, what has been the most memorable moment on this year's Warped Tour for you guys?
I think it's just the whole process overall, just kind of all the friends that we've made over the past 4 or 5 years touring. So many of them are on this tour all together, including friends bands that we never would have had the opportunity to tour with, like the Black Dahlia Murder, for example, like very, very metal band, and we're very, very much not. So the fact that we're on the same tour together, the Warped Tour brings all these bands together, and that's just a really cool thing. So the hangouts and, just like the friendship level is just on 10 at all times, and I just get to do a lot of really great stuff with a whole bunch of good people.
Yeah, no, that's great. Well, which band have you enjoyed watching on the Warped Tour?
Oh man, I think again, it just goes back to like watching all of our friends play. Just it feels good because you love the music, but also just like supporting your buds and everything. So, Motion City Soundtrack is one of our favorites to always catch, and the guys on our stage are actually really, really cool. Like we befriended the Ice Nine Kills guys and this band Crossfaith from Osaka, Japan. Really awesome people. Yeah. So really, we like to watch the people who are cool to us, you know what I mean? Like there's some bands out there, who wouldn't give us the light of day, I'm sure, like wouldn't stop to really get to know someone new. So we're just like, all right, man. So yeah, we just hang out with everybody who's good people, who's in our good graces, I guess.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, there are so many bands anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if somebody doesn't want to be social, then that's okay. It's not like it's only you and one other band. I mean, you've got plenty of people, and everybody always makes new friends. I mean, that's the beauty of Warped Tour anyway.
Definitely. And you always have those moments where you want to be antisocial, go hide on your bus or your RV. I do it all the time. Like that's when I take my time to, count up money, and well, it's mostly counting how much money we're losing at the moment. But, it's just one of the jobs you got to do, and it's nice, and you get all night to kind of recharge, and then you do it all again early in the morning, and yeah, we're one of those bands that really needs to bust our butts though, loading in, loading out, promoting ourselves, and waiting in the long catering lines, just like and doing press. Press is probably the most fun part of the day, so thanks for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Sitting and talking is one thing that I'm okay at, so I'm into that.
Yeah, and it sounds like people need to get out there and buy some Swellers merchandise.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, my kid's got to eat. I don't have a kid, but
if he
one
did,
day
he needs to. Well, you need to eat. I need to eat.
I eat enough for me plus like another kid, and I eat half of what my fiance eats anyway.
Yep.
Like if she doesn't finish her food, I'll eat it. So I need to buy that food. I gotta buy everybody food, and it's just food. Got to keep touring.
Yeah.
Without food, you can't tour. So
yeah, that's true.
Just feed me.
Merch.
That's all I need.
Merch.
You know it.
Well, now what? If you could have picked a band to take on Warped Tour, who would you have brought along with you?
I think I would have chosen Stick to Your Guns because they're the greatest band that I've ever heard. Please don't beat me up. Yeah, we have this thing where they extort money and nice comments out of me in interviews. It's real tough. They're big bullies on Twitter.
They're following you around all the time.
I think I'd like to
They bring you Monster. See?
Look at this.
At least you're hydrated.
Come on in.
No, not for you today.
Wait, here.
This was yours?
Hang on.
Yeah, I'm taking it away.
You could just have my phone, dude. Just take my phone.
Give me your
Just take my phone.
You know what? I want your guarantee and all your merch money later on. 6:30 at our trailer.
Okay.
Bus 91.
Okay.
Don't forget.
I'm not making eye contact. I'm not looking at him. I'm not looking at him. He's gonna go away. He's gonna go away.
You know what? Use that to call me.
I'm gonna call 911. See you later. See, yeah, Stick to Your Guns. Awesome dudes. They're actually
Maybe
pretty
that's-
friendly behind the scenes.
Maybe that's the reason you're losing money, because Stick to Your Guns is
Yeah.
following you around all the time, mugging you. Is that what's going on?
We'd be famous if they wouldn't just keep taking all of our stuff. But no, those guys have been great. A lot of fun to sit around the lunch table with and have chats. And
Yep.
they've been teaching me like a lot of new like workouts and stuff like that.
Oh,
Been,
really?
You know, keeping fit on tour and everything, and
Nice.
kicking my butt. They've been kicking my butt that way. You know,
Oh,
just like
yeah.
making me real sore just from putting me through the ringer with all these workouts. But yeah, other than that, awesome dudes, very good dudes.
Well, somebody that's not on the tour that you'd like to bring along, who would you have picked?
Let's see, probably like Saves the Day.
Yeah.
We were hanging out with those guys quite a bit before we left, and they just got done making a new record, and we went into the same studio and did our new record right after them. So I feel like it would have been cool to continue hanging out with them all summer,
Yeah.
but you know, they have families and stuff. They needed some time to relax right after recording before they start touring big time again. So I understand probably why they, you know, weren't on it this summer. Yeah.
Nice. That makes sense too. One word to describe the Swellers.
Good. I'd just say we're good overall. Like, good dudes. We sound good. Write good songs.
Yeah.
Just good people. You know, we do good deeds. We smell good. You know, everything's pretty good. Just good but misunderstood. It rhymes.
That
So if
could
I had
be
to,
on a shirt.
if I had to choose, if I had to choose two words, yeah, good plus misunderstood. You know, just so many bullies on this tour. They just
Yeah. Like, man.
yeah.
Not
I
gonna
just
name names because they're gonna come back at you.
they're gonna come around that corner again.
They're hiding behind that corner probably. And
But
you
yeah.
don't want to say their name too loud. It's like Candyman.
It's, oh yeah, say it 3 times in the mirror like Bloody Mary or something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god, they're gonna come kill me. But yeah, I think I just really love our music, and I love playing with the band. Like, so I'm not afraid to say like I really dig our band. You know,
Sure.
so
Nothing wrong with that. There's
I like
nothing
it.
wrong
You
with
know,
that.
I like it. That's why I do it. It
Yeah.
would be terrible if I didn't like it. I
Yeah,
mean,
you're right.
I would have quit a long time ago, I think. Unless I was making lots of money. I'll do anything for money. Jeez. Kind of like all these bands. Like some of these bands on tour, it's like they can't like their music. They can't like doing this. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
But whatever. You know,
Yeah.
they're making money, and I'm proud of them for figuring out how to beat the system.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, but you're right. There are some that you wonder how they even got signed. There are
It's
plenty
funny,
of those
too.
bands out there.
There's some kids who are like big punk rock kids that are playing in like these crazy like techno sounding, you know, screamy kind of bands, and they even say like, I don't know how I wound up in this band. Like, I'm a punk rock fan, but whatever. And I was like, dude, more power to you.
Yeah.
If I was done with the Swellers and there was an opening in one of these big main stage bands that I didn't know what they were doing, I'd be like, I'll join. I don't even care. I just like
Just
to
pay
play.
me. Yeah.
At this point, I just like to play. You know, I like to
Right.
perform. So
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Well, if Warped Tour was a song, what song would you associate with Warped Tour?
Oh man, like, Ataris were just on here, and Boys of Summer.
Oh, that's a good one.
A lot of boys. Don Henley. And it's
That's-
summertime.
Yeah. That's a good one, actually. I didn't even think about that one.
I mean, there's more than just boys out here.
well,
but,
yeah.
You know.
But mainly boys.
Yeah,
I
there-
mean,
there's a lot of
there's-
dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ratio is definitely skewed more, guys to girls.
I
for
think
sure.
there needs to be a lot more female, like, bands out here. I mean, there's definitely a lot of like female-fronted artists, or bands and everything that are doing great on this tour. But I'd love to see more. I don't understand why music is dominated by men.
Right.
You know, it doesn't really make sense. It seems like, oh, I'm a guy. I'm going to be in a rock band. I'm going to be a rock star. But I mean, girls kick just as much butt, if not more, half the
Right.
time. So it's like, I would love to see more girls even just playing guitar or bass. You don't need to be the lead singer every
Right.
time. You don't need
Right.
a gimmick. Just play.
Right.
And then, yeah, behind the scenes, there's, a whole lot of women working and stuff. And, they're just working harder than most of the bands. So, yeah, it's cool. The crew, the ladies on crew, they kind of keep all the guys in check and everything. So,
Yeah.
so we don't feel like we're the superpower. Yeah.
Nice. Well, now, which Warped Tour fashion trend would you love to just see go away?
Like the whole, like, the kids, like, drawing the stitches on the side of their mouth.
Oh.
There's a lot of that going on. I think it's a Black Veil Brides thing, but
Oh, gotcha.
I thought these kids were hurt. I'm like, what happened to your face? Like, don't cut your mouth open like that. That's dangerous. That can't be good. But they're like, no, it's just a thing. It's cool. I was like, oh, okay. But
I'm gonna have to look for that now that you've said that.
Every once in a while, you'll see
You'll
a
see.
whole bunch of people with that. I didn't get
okay.
it. Like, I'm out of the loop.
Right.
I'm getting older. I don't know what the cool
What
new
these
bands
kids
are.
these crazy kids are.
I don't know, but I'm glad that the free hugs thing is starting to go away.
Yeah, that's true. That was big for the longest time. That was big longer than I thought it would be.
It was like a 5-year thing, and then
Yeah.
now they're adding the F word in between free hugs, and now they're still buying the shirts just because it has a swear word on it. And it's like, man, come up with something clever.
Right.
Swellers merch, we're clever. Go buy that stuff.
Yeah.
It's better for you, and your parents will love it.
Yeah, yeah. Your parents are gonna shred it when you bring it home.
Yeah.
That's true. One of my favorite parts of the interview is the mystery question. I started doing this probably 5 years ago.
Great.
And it's kind of full of the questions that I'd love to ask, and they're just fun and quirky. So pick a number and
Oh man,
see what question you get.
we're looking at number 2.
2. All right. Which band on this year's Warped Tour is most likely to wear a tap-out shirt?
Whoa, I'll say stick to your guns just because they're bullies, and I feel like I associate tap-out shirts with bullies. No, I don't know. I'd even say me. I don't have any,
You?
but like I'm that guy.
You are that
I'm becoming
guy.
that guy. I walk around just like I wear Adidas shorts all day, for Christ's sakes. I
You
mean,
look like you're getting ready to work out.
that's the thing. Like on Warped Tour, it's so muggy out on the East Coast that I'm just like, why would I ever change my clothes if I'm just going to be disgusting the next
Right.
day?
And that it airs out nicely.
Absolutely.
Those shorts, so.
I've been playing on stage with it, and no one seems to say anything. Some people back home will be like, "What are you doing?" Like, I wore pajama pants the other day doing an acoustic performance, and
Oh, did
people
you?
people are like, "You're so lazy. What's your?" I'm like, it's comfortable. I don't care what I look like. I'm getting married at the end of the year. I don't need to impress anybody
Right,
anymore.
Yeah, she loves me the way I am.
Absolutely.
Pajama pants and all. It's called Pajama Pants Acoustic Set.
Absolutely. and these shorts, man, it's gonna be maybe my new trademark.
Yeah.
Black T-shirt, gym shorts. But until it's like wintertime touring, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna be wearing like a winter coat and stuff. 'cause-
Especially in Michigan.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to wear those wintertime.
No, I did all winter. Like when I went to the gym, I
Oh.
drove to the gym
Wait.
wearing these, and
Oh,
it was so
what?
cold. I didn't feel like getting changed at the gym. It's just so annoying. I'm lazy. I just like I don't even like showering. Showering's a hassle. Don't do it. You don't need it. You know?
Especially on Warped Tour. The minute you
Oh.
finish your shower, you're already sweating. So what's
Absolutely.
The point? Yeah.
You're always covered in a layer of sunscreen and dirt
Yeah,
at all times.
That's true. Yeah, my cameraman asked me if I was going to take a shower this morning. I'm like, why? Why would I bother? I said,
Don't
tonight,
need to.
yes. Yeah, I said, tonight is a different story. I said, I didn't sweat that bad yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow's a new day. I'll be fresh tomorrow, but today, no.
I'm hoping we just get a lot of rain tomorrow, so I can just like walk around outside and I'll be fine.
Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe you will.
Maybe even
That-
some today. It's getting kind of humid. I think it's going to downpour a little bit here and there today,
Mm-hmm.
but I just hope not during our set because it's no fun.
No.
I don't like slipping and falling or getting
No.
electrocuted.
Electrocuted, especially that part. Yeah.
No.
Well, what time is your set today?
4:10 today.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'll try
what
to
time even is it?
I will.
2:28.
Oh,
I got
got
some
all sorts
time.
of time to go. You could go work out
Perfect.
with
I got
the guys.
I got a signing to do at the
Oh.
Trojan bubble tent thing at 3.
Oh.
So that'll be interesting. I heard it's air conditioned in there too.
Well, that's
so.
well, man. You were lucking out today, except for that one
Absolutely.
interview earlier. So.
Oh, loaded this morning. I've never sweat like that in my life. It was like
Really?
72 degrees when I loaded in, and I was just sopping wet at 72.
72.
Don't know how it even happened.
Yeah, and
so.
we're not even in Florida, so that doesn't make any sense.
No, just the humidity is
Yeah.
just so crazy right now.
It is.
Just wasn't even hot, just wet.
Yep,
So strange.
Just humid. Yeah. Well, what are your plans after Warped Tour? Like, what are you guys going to do? I know you're going to get married at the end of the year.
Yeah, taking a little time off for that.
Nice.
Going to Brazil with the band with Story of the Year. They just joined the tour today. So 3 days with Story of the Year in Brazil.
Nice.
And yeah, gearing up for the fall tours. We're trying to sort all that out, line some cool stuff up, and put out the new album on No Sleep Records.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice little time.
Would that bring you down to Florida, you think, or would you try?
I definitely think so. We're playing the Fest in Gainesville.
Gainesville,
So it's
yeah.
going to be, they have a pre-fest like in St. Pete, I think, and then they have
Oh.
the actual fest in Gainesville this year. So it's like a week-long thing now.
Oh, wow.
And it's like our favorite time of the year.
Yeah.
And
It actually doesn't feel too bad. I mean, it's nice because it's warmer than most other places, but it's
Right.
not dead of summer. So
yeah, it's always perfect for me to walk around with jeans and a t-shirt, and I'm like, cool, this is great. So
Yeah.
it'll be nice.
definitely. Lastly, what message do you have for your fans?
Man, just thanks for supporting us in the first place. Like, if you dig us, that's awesome. I mean, we wouldn't be playing shows unless you guys, were coming out to the show. So without people digging our band, obviously we wouldn't be out doing it. yeah, tell your friends about the Swellers. I mean, we don't have like radio or MTV or like, you know, some kid never pressed the cool button to tell everybody we were cool. So, you know, just all word of mouth, keep spreading the good word if you dig what we do. And
Yeah.
we appreciate all the help. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much too. It was great catching up with you, and
Absolutely.
I enjoyed
Appreciate
it. Thank you.